Hey, it's Tim.
And it's Amy from GoWithLess. We're glad you're here. In this week's video, we're inviting you to go with us in Philadelphia. It's our second week here, all new stuff from last time, so we hope you watch the whole video.
Amy and I retired in our late 40s, and in January of 2020, we sold our home and became full-time nomads. Every Wednesday here on our channel, we are talking about our nomadic fire life.
We hope you'll give today's video a thumbs up, subscribe over here to get those Wednesday videos, and I'm going to give a little preview of what we're going to see in today's video. We're going to get a little history. We're taking a day trip outside of Philadelphia to another state, and you're going to meet a few of our viewers. Fun stuff ahead.
Here's a fun money fact about Philadelphia. Philadelphia is one of 4 cities in the U.S. mint system that is producing coins for the United States. There's here in Philly, there's Denver, there's San Francisco, and there is West Point, New York. So those are the only cities in the country that produce coins.
And what's really cool is that we're going to be in 3 of the 4 cities in the next 6 weeks or so, all but West Point. So let's get going. Let's check out Philly.
So cheesesteak, or here in Philly I think they call it steak, is a big...
We don't know.
We don't know. But it is a big thing. So it is basically a cheesesteak sandwich, what we would know back in Colorado. And we've had 2 since we've been here. We had one today at Chubby's, and this was really good. It's right across the street from D'Alessandro's, and D'Alessandro's there is a line like a mile long. Here at Chubby's, there wasn't a line at all. We really enjoyed the sandwich we had here. What we found, or the way we like it, is we like just the plain steak with onions and American cheese. And so I think cheese whiz is something that's also very popular. What we were told is the nice thing about the American cheese is it melts down into the meat and makes it very moist. And we believe that. It seems to work very well. Delicious sandwich here at Chubby's. OMG.
Benn Franklin is the OG here in Philadelphia. We have just been to the American Philosophical Society, I think it's called, which is a scholarly club that he founded. Here we are at his grave site, and he signed the Declaration of Independence, which is something we're going to go to next. Something to note is this is the first cemetery we've ever seen with an admission fee. It's $5 to enter this very, very small cemetery. We have been to cemeteries all over the world, and we have never paid. We love cemeteries, and it's really cool going to find notable graves. We've never paid a penny. We've never needed to. It's never even been a thing. It's a thing here. So we're seeing the Benn Franklin grave from the street for free.
Hi, my name is Morgan, and I'm standing right here in front of the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm with Tim and Amy and doing some GoWithLess meetups, and it's super excited to meet everyone, other people like me. It's all about tribes, man. We got to share information. I love this. I'm learning more every day about how to make my money work for me and work harder so that I don't have to work that hard. I'm 40 years old right now. I've traveled all over the world, lived on 4 continents, traveled to over 55 countries, and so I've already been kind of a nomad prior to this. Right now I do have a home base, and I'm on my path to FIRE in 5 years with real estate holdings and investments, and also I started with stocks, but I've now rolled it all over into really growth ETFs, and they're just growing. They are on fire, no pun intended, and it's working, and I'm still learning every day, so just don't stop. Don't ever stop. It's just going to keep working. And my why is I have a genetic ailment called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and so I know that and I'm okay today, and I've got pain sometimes or little twitches here and there, but I can see that I need to travel now. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm 80 to travel and not have my health. I want to be able to enjoy everything. I've seen it way too many times where people work their butts off until 60, and then something happens, and then they can't travel. Like, their health is just not there. So my why is just to do it right now.
called Cuckoo for cheesesteaks. I never really cared about a cheesesteak in my whole life until I ended up in Philadelphia, and now all I want is a cheesesteak. So here we are at the Reading Terminal Market. It's actually a little bit of a pain in the butt to park in this area. By what I mean, it's a little pricey, so better to walk if you can, take public transportation. We're staying far enough away, we had to pay to park. But we got a Philly cheesesteak with American cheese, because that's how we are liking it, and cooked onions and ketchup, real basic, and it's really messy looking. And then we also got something I have been looking for years and years, and I'm not really finding it as good as I want it, and that is a really good meatball sub. I don't think they call them subs here, but whatever, a meatball sub. Meatballs and provolone and some bread and some sauce, and that is what we got. And I'm hoping, I'm usually pretty disappointed in this, but I keep trying, so let's see how we do.
On occasion, we'll actually have a vegetable also. Today we got some broccoli rabe.
Okay, I am totally full after the half cheesesteak that we shared, and I certainly don't need a meatball sub. But I did want to show it on camera. I'm going to bring this home for dinner tonight, but let's just see how this is. I hope I'm not super disappointed here on YouTube. I am not super disappointed. We had it with sharp provolone. I might eat a little more of this sandwich than zero. The one bite I just had for you. Because it's going to be soggy when I get home. So, I'm not used to really good meatballs lately. I'm from New Jersey, so I'm used to this kind of food being really good. But it has gone downhill over decades. I'm going to call this a excellent meatball sub, or meatball hoagie. I can't believe I didn't begin by saying how much we love food halls. Tim and I love to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and this one is an excellent one. I don't know if it's the oldest one in America. It's certainly possible because it has been around for an eternity. I've been once when I was in my 20s, so more than half a lifetime ago, and I love that there's no chain restaurants. There's tons and tons of businesses. They're open, there's seating. While parking isn't great, they do have restrooms, and everything looks delicious, so it's really hard just to pick one thing. Now for dessert, we're going to share this whoopie pie. I love whoopie pies. I'm used to them from Boston. I'm gonna have whoopie pies all over my teeth. This is a buttercream inside, so sometimes a whoopie pie has whipped cream. This one is buttercream, so it's very cakey. I'm sharing this with Tim. So
hopefully.
I'm definitely sharing it. Hopefully I'm not smiling with chocolate all over my teeth. But,
you do have it over your teeth.
Okay, so I have it all over my teeth. That makes it a good whoopie pie.
We are here in Princeton, New Jersey on the campus of Princeton University. This is possibly the most beautiful campus I've ever seen, so it's really, really pretty here.
I have brainwashed you to think that.
Yeah, there you go. Well, and we've seen a lot of campuses, so one of our favorite things to do, if you don't know, is to walk around, and so we love walking around anywhere. And college campuses in particular, I think they just bring a good energy. We really like it here. We've had a great day today. We came to see our friend Adam. He's here with us. He's actually our videographer today, and we were having a fantastic time here in Princeton.
And I grew up less than half an hour away, so this is a place where I used to come growing up all the time. So lots of good memories for me. We just went to an ice cream place I've been coming to since I was 15 years old. I'm 53 now, so what is that, 28 years is that? Do I have the math right?
So,
I'm in an ice cream fog.
Close
I think
enough.
It's 38? 38 years?
Wow.
There's no way. I have been coming to an ice. I have been alive for that long. So, wow. Anyway, it's called Thomas Sweet, and it is so delicious. We didn't even get a picture, did we? We ate it right up.
I got some pictures.
Oh, good. Okay, so I'm going to put some pictures up. But here we are having like nostalgia, old times, and I've convinced him that this is the most beautiful college campus that we've ever seen anywhere because it's my first one, really. So
here's something else that's also intriguing in terms of the Northeast for me. Is that everything is really close here. Being in Philadelphia, you think about New York City, or you think about Washington, D.C., or you think about Princeton, New Jersey, or all these things are really, really close to each other.
It's like
just
an hour
or
from
two
Philly.
apart. And so growing up in Texas, everything was 3 hours away, so nothing is as close. And so same in the West, out in Colorado, nothing is close.
Yeah.
And so it's really nice that all these things are here sort of compact and easy to see.
So we're going to show you a little bit of beautiful Princeton's campus. meetup today in Philadelphia. Several of our viewers turned out. It's my very first time meeting Maureen here, so I thought I'd grab her to introduce her to you. So Maureen, tell us a little bit about your story.
Hi, I'm Maureen. I have lived in Philadelphia my entire life. I am 54 years old with a 12-year-old awesome kid.
And do you plan to fire? If so, when?
I do, in 2025.
Do you think you might be a nomad? If so, when might that be?
So I've been thinking about it. I do have family here in Philadelphia, so I could stay with them off and on. So I have a place to land if I need to. So being a nomad would be really a great thing for me.
So you're still undecided, which is great. You don't have to decide right now. And then the last question is like something just kind of cool or fun, ideally like money, travel hacking oriented, travel oriented. What do you got for us?
So I own a house that my grandmother bought as a single woman in 1920, and it's been with my mom, and I bought it last year when she passed away, so I'm pretty excited to own that.
And that's a really big deal that a woman was able to own her own home at that time.
It is. She had to have her brother co-sign, although he didn't have any money and she did.
Of course. Thanks for being with us, Maureen.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Anna. I'm 45 years old from Philadelphia, and I'm a single mom to twin girls. I am ready to retire and fire in about 10 years from now. I have a paid off house and my kids will be finished college. My main fire hack is working in higher education. I was able to get a free undergraduate education, a free MBA as part of my benefit, and now my children will also be able to go to college for free as part of my benefit.
That was another great week in Philadelphia. We are really enjoying our time here, and I think our future plans will bring us back here. How much did we spend this week? We spent $449 this week.
Okay, I'm going to break that down for you. Restaurants, $213. We're eating a lot and we're eating really well. Transportation, $107. That was a tank of gas and a whole bunch of parking. Yeah. Groceries, $59. Entertainment, $50. That one was great fun. We went for a friend's birthday to go see a drag opera show at a club, and we had a blast. So that was $50 well spent. Health and beauty, $20. That's just toiletries. That gets us to our $449.
Yeah.
We're going to see you next week. We have one more week in Philadelphia. We can't wait to show you. See you next Wednesday.
Adios.